Karyn's on.
So online parties. Parties have changed. Parties are, if anyone has followed Kara Lewis Newton, if you haven't, you need to start. She was at convention. She's a purple status presenter. She was at convention. She did a class at convention about parties. Her PRS every month is average 7,000, and it's all from online parties. That's it. So what she does is she does videos. All of her parties are videos. She does still post her pictures. She posts absolutely no graphics. No graphics of products. She's like, no graphics whatsoever. She usually posts pictures of herself, or if she has a customer or a friend or a Y sister, she'll post of them, of the look. But when she does, she always says, check out my friend Tiff, right? So they know that, oh, that's somebody personal that you know, right? So I have been following her. I watch her. I subscribe to her on Periscope. She's doing some pretty good Periscope. She's trying to teach everyone now that she's, you know, in the spotlight with Younique. She's trying to teach everyone how she's doing her $7,000 parties.
Do you recommend 5 days over 10 days?
I do. So this is my personal experience. So she does 10-day parties. She posts 3 to 5 times in her party, which to me I think is
Sorry, repeat that. She posts what?
She does 10 days, and she posts 3 to 5 times a day. Right.
So I'm having a problem.
So to me, that's too much. I would get bored probably after, like probably the 3rd day, 3 to 5, depending on if it was interactive and stuff. 10 days, you've lost me. I've already moved on to something else. So that is my opinion. So what I've done is I've studied her. I've went through all her YouTube channels. She has a YouTube channel, Kara Lewis Newton, and I've watched all her videos. So what I did is I made my own version of hers, and that was the makeup mock party. And so I've made this to share. That is what I'm using in my party. Not for you to share my videos or pictures or anything, but for you to go in and, okay, that's what she's doing. So you can use whatever's in there, but you make your own videos. So the videos are in there for you to watch and then make your own.
That's what we're doing. We're doing a group
I took a day and a half, and you know, Joe and Mateo were outside, and I just banged out, I think I made 10 of them, and I just banged them all out. Literally, you know, 3 minutes. I had a pile of shirts.
I took a day out to do it, and then I looked back and I was like, oh crap, same background, same outfit, every video.
Same background's okay, because you're always maybe sitting in the same spot, but I literally had a pile of shirts.
Yeah,
put on the shirt, fix my hair, and I was good to go.
Lipstick.
Sometimes I did. There's a pillow, I put it in the back, right? And nobody's going to notice that, even if you did. But so now, when if I want to start a party for somebody and I am on the go, everything is on my phone. I can go and copy and paste, because you can copy and paste now from your phone. Copy and paste it into their party group, my video, done. So what I'm doing is
Where to find your videos?
Makeup mock party. It's a group. You need to be added to it. So click join. I just posted in Makeup Moguls the link. And just be yourself, right? Just make the videos, you know, 3 to 4 minutes long, max, and be yourself.
What did you do for a 5-day? Oh, I guess I can take a look at it. But what did you do for a 5-day? Because like I said, we were doing a 10 following Kara Lewis's steps or whatever. So
you can do a 10.
Yeah, well, but I agree with you too that maybe 10 is a little bit
10
long.
is a bit long. Last time I did a full out 10-day, you saw the effort I put in, and
you got nothing, eh?
Right.
It used to be 3 days.
The 3-day was too short.
Too short.
Because then I found that there wasn't enough time I wanted to bust out the lashes first. But by the 3 days, it's like everything that I want to share with you, I gotta post, and then it's too much overkill all at one time.
I'm gonna post twice a day. At 7 a.m. So when I'm literally get up from I'm in bed and I'm checking everything, I'm going to post it at 7 a.m. Because people, when they get up in the morning, it's the first thing that they do, right? Is they check their Facebook, they check their phone, and then I'm going to post at 8 p.m. So I've researched those times are the best times to post on Facebook, is either early in the morning. So when I send out my MailChimps, they go out at 6 a.m. And so when they get up, my customers see it. Yeah.
So we have like personal Facebook and then Makeup Headquarters Facebook.
Yeah.
So if you're doing your party, would you host from Makeup Headquarters?
No. Your personal. People, it has to be personal. People join you, they don't join Makeup Headquarters.
So with the intention though that the party is to sell makeup first, does that still apply? Like do they?
Yeah, that's the whole goal, is that you want to have a kick-ass party and sell.
Yeah.
But you want to share, right? So this way we're sharing. So when you watch the videos, I'm going to show you why I like it, and I'm going to show you how to do it and what it looks like on, right? Most people are afraid to buy anything because they don't know how to use it. So you have to show them how to use it.
Mm-hmm.
When you're hosting a party for a customer,
Yeah.
when you're talking about showcase a simple look, that whole idea of let me give you a couple of products that's going to give you a full look.
Yeah.
Do you go off of your own suggestions, or do you consult with your hostess?
The hostess. Lindsay will talk about like creating a look for home parties. It's the same as online parties, right?
Yep.
But yeah, you want to ask your hostess and say, listen, like, do you know what the majority of, of your party is? Is it moms who need to run out the door in 5 minutes? Is it a bunch of beauty queens? Like, what is it? If it's, a bunch of beauty queens, maybe you want to YouTube a smoky look or something like that, right? And usually I just stick to a simple look. So like I did a makeover the other day, and she wears no makeup whatsoever, and I used Elegant, and I used just, brown liner, obviously the lashes, a little bit of bronzer, and nude lipstick. And that's exactly what she wanted. I showed her how to do it. It took 5 minutes, and she bought everything.
Nice.
Right? Because you showed her how to do it. You can still physically show someone how to do it on an online party through a video, but you can't show them through a post, right? You can tell them, and they read it, and if it's the post is that long, they've already read that, and they went to something else, right? But if you have a video and you're showing it and they're interested, if they're not, they're just not gonna, they'll not watch it. But if they are, they're gonna watch it because they're like, hey, I want to know how to do this. I mean, how many of you go on YouTube and figure out how you can do a smoky eye, how you can do liquid eyeliner, how you can make a wing, how you can curl your hair, right? If someone's physically showing you how to do it. Me, that's how I do it. I'm a visual person. You show me once how to do it, I know how to do it. You tell me how to do it, I don't get it. Right? I need you to show me. To show me how to do it, I'll do it. So maybe that's how the majority of people think as well, right? Maybe it's just me. So keep your parties to 5 days. Keep them to videos. Keep them short. Twice a day is my suggestion only. Showcase a simple look and keep it fun. So you'll see in the welcome video that it's literally like a minute or two long, and it's introducing myself, and it's saying, I'm going to promise you. So Kara says, this is her, what she says, I'm going to promise you 3 things. 1 is not to annoy you. 2, I'm going to show you how to feel confident. And 3 is, I think we're going to have fun, right? So when you tell people that up front, if that's the first video that they see, then okay, I'm going to have fun. She's not going to annoy me, which I thought she was, and she's going to show me to be confident, right? And everybody needs that. So go to Makeup Mock Party if you want and join that group. And then, like I said, just, follow along. But, make sure you want to be original to yourself, right? Like, you don't have to copy and paste mine. Those are guidelines. You want to bring your own personality into it, right? Somebody will know if that's not your personality. Yeah?
So I've been finding it challenging to get people to attend parties.
So, so it was groups was great, right? And then it went to events, and now I think it's back on groups.
Yes, but you don't want to just add 200 people.
No. You can't add anyone. So you need to tell your hostess. So you need to have hostess coaching, right? The days of, can I host an online party for you? You don't have to do anything except add your friends is over, right? So now you need to say, can I host a party for you? Never ask someone, can you host a party for me? Because then it's all about you. You want this to be about them, so always change the I to you. So can I host a party for you? And what's the question?
Getting people to attend the party.
Right, sorry. Yeah, hostess coaching. So you need to say to your hostess, listen, we can have a really good party, right? But I need you to do a little bit of work for me. I need you to personally invite your friends to the party. So I would suggest a group, because then you can keep that group open later. And they do get notifications where I find events, they don't click. If you don't click join, they'll never see the post, right? So you just need to tell them. You need to message them, text them, message them, Facebook them, call them. However you interact with your friends, ask them to come to this party. And once they say yes, then you go ahead and you add them to the group. Don't add them to the group if not, because you tell them that, because say, listen, they don't want to be there, right? So ask them first. And all you really need for a good party is your close friends, right? Or the ones who are interested. Like, you can have a great online party with, 5-10 women in there, because those women are the ones that want to be in there. They're not the 200 or the 400 when we used to have our parties. They would just get added in. I know I get added to groups every day.
Yeah.
And it drives me insane, and I just leave the group. I just leave it because nobody asked me if I could add to the group, right? And if you're like us, we're in lots of groups because we're in training groups and stuff like that, it's too many, right? Like, if I have like 50 of parties.
Well, and you haven't said you wanted to join, so you're just like,
Yeah, and half the stuff I kind of sell Younique.
but do you have like games or incentives or anything? Because I've done all of that, and still, there was. Like,
some people do. Some people have some games. Some people have incentives. I don't anymore. I don't have any games. At the end, or at the beginning, I used to say that there was, specials at the end and stuff. And incentives, anyone who placed an order, got a lip gloss or anything like that, but I don't do that anymore, because I find if you run the party correctly, fun, well, then you don't need to. And the special at the end of the party is a collection now. It's not, get 10% off, then, right? It's a collection. They don't know. Obviously, they're going to know when they go in order, right? It's a collection, but you take whatever, I take whatever's in the collection, and I showcase that's the look. Right. So when they want everything or a couple things, then they just go and they buy the collection.
Mm-hmm. If you want to be interactive, you can ask them if there's something that they want to change out of their makeup bag. Like, take a picture of your makeup bag. This is what I take with me on a daily basis. What's one thing that you want to replace in that? And then have them send a picture in the group, and then that'll give you an idea of who's actually interacting, because everyone's looking, but if they're not commenting, you don't know what kind of feedback you're getting back, right?
That's the other thing too. You don't see who's actually looking at that seen by thing. It's not.
No. So that's what I would do, and then that's how I know who is really interested in the makeup or the skincare line.
Just pretend everyone's looking.
Yeah.
Just pretend, you know what? Everyone's in this group, saw my post.
Yeah.
So that's good on online parties.
I just have one question.
Yeah.
When you're coaching your hostess, and so you set up the group instead of an event, would you recommend her not to throw 200 people in there, to send out personal invites to maybe just, like you said, a handful of women that she thinks would be interested?
I would say, listen, pick your friends off your Facebook, because you have to be on Facebook for our groups, right?
Right.
Pick anyone who you think would be interested, and message them, text them, call them. However you interact with your friends, do it, right? So, if you all just text them, just text everyone,
Right.
and say, would you be interested in coming to my online party, right?
So kind of wait for their answer. If they say yes, then add them in.
Yep, and then tell them to add them, and then you just tell them, listen, if you add in everyone, you probably won't have a good party, because people just think that you're spamming.
Yeah.
Right? Right. Back how we used to do it, when I first started, I would say add everybody in, right? And there would be 200-400 people in there, and that's where I got all my sales, where I did really well with online parties. But that's when Facebook was the old Facebook, right? Where the algorithm, or whatever it's called, that's before it all changed. That's when everybody saw the posts, right?
Yeah.
But now they don't, so now we have to change.
So why don't they see it?
I don't know.
Because they want you to pay to get your post seen. Yeah.
It's something it's a setting that Facebook has put on. That's right. They want you to pay to see stuff.
Or you can, if you prove that you're viewed enough or popular enough, then they'll allow things to float through for everybody.
It's just Facebook money. They don't have enough money.
Right?
It's tough.
Right? Yeah.
I find too, like if you have a host who, like if you tell them like, okay, keep it down to this number, and if they do have a lot of friends, then you have the opportunity to book her for multiple parties.
Right.
So split them up, because if people go in, they're like, there's 50 people. Most of the time, you're like, okay, this person wants quantity, not quality. So if you're like, yeah, we could definitely set one up for your work friends and for the dance moms and whatever.
There you go.
Then you can, because you want to like focus on people, you want to build relationships, and it's better in smaller groups. And you can typically, when I work with people, like a few people, I mean, even with a $3,000 party, I had a lot of people there. But even my other parties, like, I mean, this month alone, like most of my customers' orders have been like $250 per person. So because you're working with them, you have more time. So yeah, you can always like take a host and have her host multiple parties.
You tell her.
Yeah, I tell people usually like 30 up to 30 people, because about like 30% of people will actually show up. So then you usually have about 10 people. So
Give them the choice. Say, listen, this is what we could do. You tell me what you want me to do, because I want you to have a good party. And this is how you can have a good party. We can split them up, right, into the groups, or we can have one big party.
Would you kind of do it back to back? So like can her hostess rewards like continue, or would it be two separate parties?
Well, you're always going to set the party up for 10 days, right? So if you have, you would probably get 2 parties in. That's it. Yeah.
That's a good incentive for her too, because then she can still build on with her rewards. Like,
Yeah. You have to explain to them. You really have to coach them and say, listen, this is it's intimate, right? That's
She has to be engaging too. She can't
right.
just-
Right. Your hostess has to be engaging too. So say, listen, when I post something, give it a like, or comment on it. Or if you know that one of your friends is big on this, tag them in it. Say, hey, Susie, I know that you were thinking about this. What do you think? Right? Okay, so that's online parties.